Hello everyone, this is Kevin Curtis of the Curtis Consulting Group. You can find us on the web at www.ccg1.com. Today I'd like to begin by providing a brief overview of CCG. As you can see here, CCG is a high technology strategy, advisory, and XaaS company with a variety of services which include developing AWS cloud adoption strategy, big data visualization strategy, machine learning strategy, social media analytics strategy, and IoT strategy, just to name a few. These solutions give our clients two routes for strategy implementation. On the one hand, we enable clients to build innovation capability organically. For example, you can build an in-house capability to monitor social media or provide an internal core capability as an XaaS service, and we can help you devise a strategy for that. On the other hand, we enable clients to purchase a leading-edge subscription-based XaaS service from CCG as means of significantly shortening their time to innovation adoption. To that end, CCG offers a variety of XaaS services, all of which can be found very conveniently on our XaaS portal on our website, as I demonstrate here. Now, as you can see here, these XaaS services include our Cloud Lab as a service, social media analytics and machine learning as a service, Smart City Monitoring as a service. We also have a variety of IoT-oriented subscription services. One of them is monitoring as a service. One of them is platform as a service. And finally, IoT infrastructure as a service. Today, I'll be providing you an overview of our social media analytics XaaS service. This service is cloud-based, and it can be purchased on a monthly subscription basis with a usage-based tiered pricing structure. To give you a better preview of the CCG social media analytics service, and to make this consistent with the spirit of a cloud-based XaaS service, I'm going to just give you a web-based overview of our social media analytics service, and also give you a live demo of the portal via our website. So again, this is an overview of our social media analytics service, just to give you a little overview of its features. As you can see here, the social media analytics service allows you to determine trends, know the influencers, measure the virality of an issue, a topic, really understand sentiment and get a deep knowledge of the landscape, and have these global monitors that can monitor a variety of issues that might be of interest to you on a global basis from all of the top social media networks, plus about 4 million RSS feeds globally in 24 different languages. Now, in order to access this service, once you have obtained a subscription from us, all you do is simply go to our portal here. If you would like to get more information on how to get a subscription, you can click here and fill out a information request form. And if you already have been provided with credential and you have a subscription, you simply click here, and that will take you to our secure social media monitoring portal. And you can just then enter your username followed by your password. And now you will gain access to the Curtis Consulting Group social media monitoring engine. What you see right now is essentially the engine that pulls data from the 10 top social media monitoring engines and provides a variety of visual-based analytics. I have set several monitors here on a variety of topics just to demonstrate the capability of the platform. So a monitor really allows you to mine and monitor live global social media conversations around the topic to glean sentiment. So you can monitor global sentiment around issues like political issues and national issues or threat vectors. Similarly, you can track and monitor people and customers or markets or industries or your products or your competitors. Just to begin with, let me go to one of the monitors that I have set up, which is dealing with an international issue, namely the relationship between North and South Korea and some of the geopolitical implications of that. When we go to that specific monitor, it's been pulling data over the last several days from all of the global social media conversations in any language. And what you see here is a dashboard of all of the data that's been collected around conversations involving North and South Korea. What you can see here is that in the last 24 hours, there have been 340 mentions of this topic, and the reach has been over 2 million people. Typically, the sentiment has been very negative at 57%. Only 26% of the comments are positive and 17% are neutral. If you were to scroll down, you would get to see who are the influencers that are making the most impact in the conversations. You would see a summary of the negative sentiments, positive sentiments, the most active sentiments, again by the very specific source that has been pulled by our engine. You can see things like trending hashtags, trending keywords, and the frequency of certain keywords. And you can see things like trending concepts and how positive terms are trending, and certainly how negative terms are trending. So this dashboard essentially gives you a preview into all of the social media activities, conversations, and sentiment around this specific topic, which we have previously set up specifically as a topic for this demo. Now, if I wanted to find out what specific feeds constitute the level of data that we are getting, all I have to do is to go to this feed tab and scroll down, and you can see all of the feeds that are subject of the data that we are collecting in our analysis. By the same token, I can do a stream analysis which looks at all of the positive, negative, and neutral sentiments in terms of discussions around the North and South Korea geopolitical topic over the last 7 days. Similarly, I can go to a global map and begin to see the concentration of discussions around this topic around the globe and how that density has been spread out. It will take a few minutes for the engine to pull this data real time. Again, nothing here is historical. Everything is being pulled real time from a live feed from GNIP and some other social media sources. While that's filling up, let me take you to our burst page. This is a very interesting graphical view of some of the key topics around that monitor and how there are subgranular stratas of discussion more specifically. So for example, in this purple area you see around the topic of North Korea, there are several subgranular levels of discussion, and I can simply drill in and get a better preview of some of these topics by clicking on that, and now the engine goes and pulls all of the social media discussions related to that substrata and presents it in a very nice visual as well as a readable mention pane right here to the right. Similarly, I can go, for example, to this particular subtopic and pull all of the substrata data around that. By the same token, I wanted to also give you a preview of our Cloud tab. In this tab, you basically see all of the keywords that are trending in terms of the discussions related to North and South Korea. And I can get actually a view of concepts that are trending. I can get a view of emotional categories that are trending around this specific topic. Or I can see what kind of hashtags are trending around this topic. So that was a global issue, and I just wanted to kind of give you a perspective of one aspect that could be mined within the global social media conversations for your benefit. And obviously, the particular topic subject would be related to your operational mission or business requirements. Another use for the social media analytics engine is that you can monitor some topics of the day. For example, of late, today's February 2nd of 2016. Of late, you've all heard of the Zika virus. We actually started a monitor to see what kind of discussions are going on around the Zika virus. And here's how hashtags, for example, are trending. And here are some of the keywords that are trending around the Zika topic. And as you can see, 44% of discussions are around its impact on pregnant women. And a lot of discussions are around the Brazil as a geography. So it really begins to give you a very deep overview of the global level of social media discussions around Zika. For example, here we see our stream panel that shows the number of mentions, how many of them are positive, and as you can see, obviously 62% of the mentions around Zika are concerning or negative in this case. And again, you can drill into all of these bubbles to look at the source of all of these. So that's another mean to use this engine. For example, a while back, we did a full analysis on the San Bernardino event, and we generated a report, a sample report that you can see on our website to, again, gain a better perspective of the capabilities of the platform. There's another way that you can use the platform. This could relate to just your interest in a national figure. In this case, given the current state of election cycle, we chose the Donald Trump. And this map is a stream of all of the discussions around Donald Trump. As you can see, of all the mentions that we have pulled in over the last 24 hours, 49% of them have been positive, 13% negative, and some neutral. And these bubbles represent that level of discussion. We can go to our cloud and get a more granular view of the trending keywords. Obviously, the Iowa caucuses were yesterday, so 37% of the keywords are around Iowa, and some discussions around history and other topics. And we can, for example, go and see what are the emotional categories. Obviously, politics leads the category. And by the same token, you can go on the global map here and look at where the discussions are taking place. And understandably, bulk of the discussions are in the United States and North America, I should say. And as you can see from the color of the bubbles, 51% of discussions are positive, and there is 13% that's trending toward negative conversations. Now, this could be a way of monitoring yourself. If you're interviewing a candidate, you could do a background check on them by evaluating their social media conversations. If you are a government agency, the Office of Personnel Management, that's in the process of doing security clearances, and you want to add another dimension in the vetting process, for example, you could do, again, a search on a candidate that might be going through a security clearance process to look at the nature of their social media conversations. So in closing, I just want to give you a summary of what benefits you really draw from the CCG social media analytics SaaS service. And I think, the most important thing here to realize is that this service puts you in the analytics driver's seat immediately through a subscription, and it allows you to begin to leverage our services' social media mining power to gauge global sentiment around topics, around issues, your products, trending conversations, your brand, your company, or your agency if you're a public sector organization. CCG's powerful social media tool will provide you with intelligence and global awareness that, as I mentioned, is pulled from a global repository of top social media networks and over 4 million RSS feeds in over 20 languages to give you actionable intelligence for your business mission or operational drivers. For a demo or to get more information, please go to our website at www.ccg1.com and fill out a request form. You can also email analyticslead@ccg1.com to get more information, or you can call us on 703-755-0971 and begin to put the power of this CCG XaaS service to use immediately. Thank you.